Hello, I'm Niall Whedon and welcome to the second development log for Strikeforce, a 2D side-scrolling MMO. Today we're going to be looking at the map editor and also a few small additions to the client and server. So first of all, as you can see on the screen, we've got a basic terrain set up here, and you can basically map attributes or tiles to the world, and the character in game will react to them as you want them to. So firstly we can open up the tile editor, and we've basically just got two little tiles here. We can basically select one of them and just click anywhere on the map and it will build up the map. You can also right click and that removes the terrain. And a nice little addition that I've implemented here is something similar to the RPG Maker map editors, where you can basically select area create and drag a box, and it easily fills your map with a certain tile. You can also map attributes, so things like blocks or water or something like that. And what I've added is a more visual representation of the colliders in the map. So as you can see here, you've got the red border where all the block attributes are. So if we were going to say add block attributes to the green block up here, as I've done, we can just select the block attribute and map over the top of it, and you'll see here that the colliders react to the new changes in attribute. And you can, just for cleanliness sake, cover blocks for the whole thing, or simply remove them if you wanted to remove something in the map. We also have here we've got map objects, which are separate from the tile based maps, where you can actually just place random images, so that could be in the form of trees or whatever you want, into the map basically by just pressing N, and you've got a new attribute, a new object here, which you can just move around with the mouse. And you can remove them with the right click, or select a new one by just pressing Z and adding it again. And you can just move it to wherever you want on the map. You can select another one and move it to another place. I've also decided not to put box colliders on these, seeing as the amount of objects that you can potentially have in a map would cause quite a lot of checking for every movement. So unless I can actually find a way of doing sort of binary space partition or something like that, the box colliders won't be implemented on these. Okay, now onto the client. As you can see down the bottom, I've changed the layout slightly, so I have the login button by the side of the text boxes instead of underneath, and I've also added a few new buttons here, such as the options button, which will just give you a few options, and will obviously be added to in the future. And if we just log in, you can also see that the objects are present in the map as explained earlier in the map editor, and I've also just implemented a simple sprite and also a hairstyle with changing hair colours, which is something we're going to be implementing in the character editor later on. Is a few sliders which allow a player to determine what the hairstyle is and what colour hair they want to have. So also we've added animation to the sprite. As you can see, it's not very good, but it's all done on the server, so when the player's position is updated, the frame is also updated, so everyone gets the same screen with multiple clients. I've also added in the fire rate for guns, so basically you don't have to just keep clicking the mouse, you can just hold the mouse button down and it'll just keep firing or attempting to fire until the fire rate has recharged itself. And finally, I've also fixed the bounces on the grenades, so they'll bounce correctly, they won't go into some different position as they were before, you may have noticed. That's about it for today. In the next update, I'll most likely have a sound engine implemented and also maybe some sort of weather or particle system. Thank you for watching. Until next time. Bye bye.